What's going on, Shake Squad? It's your boy Joey Shake72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over the second day of training camp. Number 2 is in the books for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the first thing I want to say is that there is no bad news at all today. So there's no bad news. I actually liked the news today. It was good. It was clean. It was nice. No injuries, no nothing. So thank God. So we're going to go over the injuries for the Philadelphia Eagles as of right now, what's been going on. Obviously, Jason Peters did not participate today, had no pads on today. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside had a lower body injury yesterday and did not participate today. Now, Jason Kelce, Deshaun Jackson, and Malik Jackson had veteran days off today. So some of the veterans, and those three had off today, so they did not practice whatsoever. Want to keep these guys, Jason Peters doesn't need to practice every single day. Deshaun, none of these guys have to practice every day. But the good news that comes out of these injuries is that Ian Rappaport actually tweeted out today that Javon Hargrave has a pectoral injury, but pectoral strain. So he will be back. Javon Hargrave put on his Instagram or something that I did see. He said that he'll be back by the start of the season, as well as Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett will be back. It was reported that both of these guys will be back by the start of the season. So thank God for that. So the starting offensive line for today was Andre Dillard at left tackle, Matt Pryor left guard, Isaac Seumalo at center. You had Nate Herbig that can play multiple positions at right guard, and you have Lane Johnson, of course, at right tackle. Okay, so want to start off by talking about the two kids from Auburn that I've been pretty happy about, and that is Jack Driscoll and Prince Tega Wanabo. Okay, two guys that we drafted from Auburn. Prince Tega is a tackle. Jack Driscoll has played left guard, left tackle, right guard. So he's played multiple positions on the offensive line. I don't know what the future holds for both of these guys, but Jack Driscoll had some good reps against defensive tackle Anthony Rush. He played a lot of guard today. And Prince Tega actually had a pretty good day today. He faced Jannard Avery a few times off the edge, beat him. Couldn't even move against Tega. And he did a pretty good job. I can't really complain. I can't really complain at all. Prince Tega actually blocked Josh Sweat a few times today. So, these guys have a lot of energy. They're competing. And, I think Prince Tega is the guy that can actually be a tackle in this league. I think he's got the foundation. He's got the athleticism. He's got the footwork. I think Jeff Stoutland is going to recreate something real nice with him. Jack Driscoll is, I think, honestly, in my opinion of what he could be, I think he can actually be our next center. I think he can actually play center for us in the future. There's been rumors that Jason Kelce retires after 2021. He could actually be the next center for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's very quick off his feet. He's undersized, obviously. Needs to get a little bit bigger. I think his most problem was he just needs to get bigger, needs more power in that upper body. So really happy about these two guys coming into camp and what they can do and just seeing how it works. So can't really complain about that. So I want to talk about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz news is here. Obviously you want to know that. Very up and down day for Carson Wentz. Wasn't a perfect day, but honestly, guys, you don't want a perfect day with your quarterback every single day because it looks too easy. You want to see this defense make plays, this defense fight, and he had a pretty rough day today. So he threw a 25-yard completion to Zach Ertz today. Then he threw one 30 yards outside the end zone. He took his helmet off and he threw it on the ground. He got really mad. But I like the competitiveness of Carson Wentz. We all know what he could do. He threw a pick six that wasn't his fault. It came off Corey Clement's hands. It landed right into Nathan Gary for a pick six. The next pick was Jalen Mills at the safety position, reading Carson Wentz's eyes, getting that pick, and it wasn't a pick six, but it was just a regular interception. It's really nice to see Jalen Mills is honing into that safety position and hoping to God that he does well there. So that was pretty much it with that. Carson Wentz threw another touchdown to John Hightower today. Seems like John Hightower is getting some good reps with Carson Wentz. Been very proud of some of these young guys already. Really showing a lot. Quez, Hightower, and Rieger have been showing a lot very early. You notice that how hard they've been working this offseason, so it's really nice to really see these guys flourish, and we haven't seen the best yet. Now, Carson Wentz talked about Jalen Reagor today. He wants to grow with Jalen Reagor and help him become the best receiver in the NFL, and really has complimented him. Him and Jalen Reagor have actually watched film together a bunch of times already, and has gave him compliments like he compares Jalen Reagor to Julio Jones in a lot of ways. And you know, Jalen Reagor likes hearing the confidence and loves being around Carson Wentz. And then Jalen Reagor, what he had to say about Carson Wentz is he's looking forward to a long career with Carson Wentz and growing with Carson Wentz. I think that chemistry and that friendship and just that camaraderie is really coming together with both of these guys. And I can't be any happier, man. I'm so happy Jalen Reagor is here. And that was my second pick coming into the draft. And hey, it is what it is. If two of these young receivers could pan out for the Philadelphia Eagles, besides Jalen Reagor, if two of these other young guys can actually pan out, the future is looking very bright for the Philadelphia Eagles. It really is. I know a lot of you guys have been saying really nice things about all these guys, but hey, I can't wait for these guys to come right in and do some good things. So next on our list is Jalen Hurts. We always got to check in on the backup quarterback, or I don't know, gadget quarterback, whatever's going on today with Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts actually had second team reps today. So Nate Sudfeld and Jalen Hurts split the reps again today. So I think Nate had about 33 reps. Jalen Hurts had, I think, 27 today. Okay. He overthrew a touchdown to Reagor today, so it wasn't a really great day for him. He ran a touchdown in. He juked safety Marcus Epps in for a touchdown. I think the final play of a drive that he had today, he did a boot to the left, threw to tight end Joshua Perkins for a touchdown. And then in the end zone, who comes up with a pick on Jalen Hurts? And that is safety Kavon Wallace comes up with a pick today. So hearing Kavon Wallace's name is a good thing. Yeah, and that's pretty much it with that. So I'm really happy with some of these guys and what they've been doing. And Jalen Hurts, man, like, I don't know. They actually been working on, they had a Jalen Hurts package, and Jalen Hurts, from the beat writers he was doing some certain things in a certain package that they were doing on the field. I don't know if that's going to be implemented in the season, because he's supposed to be the gadget quarterback that's going to be coming in to do certain plays. So I don't know what they're using him for. Obviously, there is a plan in motion, but we'll just figure it out when the time comes. So we have the punt return rotation is already in the works right now. So you have Jalen Reagor, you have Boston Scott, Quez Watkins, Marcus Green, and Adrian Killins. Okay. Now, the weird thing about this is Marcus Green. Now, Marcus Green was cut off this team a couple weeks ago, then brought back. Obviously, he's not brought back as a receiver. He was a receiver for the Falcons on their practice squad, but came here as a receiver. But I think they're seeing a lot from him from special teams, so maybe that's why. But if you guys know Adrian Killins, that small back, got some weight up from UCF. And I don't know, Adrian Killins is working with the receivers, has been working with the receivers. The coaches say they want to see what he can do at receiver, which is kind of crazy, and just see what he brings to the table there. I mean, he's really small. I mean, he's smaller than Jalen Reagor, and Jalen Reagor's small. But I think they want to use Adrian Killins' speed, not just to run the football or use special teams. They want to try him at wide receiver, just see how it works out. Obviously, we want to see more tape on that and see what happens with that. So we'll see what happens in the long run. Now, Sidney Jones, we'll go to the defense right now. Sidney Jones had an on-off day today. He was beat by Robert Davis on a long pass. He totally missed Josh Perkins on a big pass. He had one pick today covering Adrian Killins. Darius Slay actually had a pass breakup on Quez Watkins on one-on-ones today. So Quez, facing a better cornerback, getting the best. Darius Slay is going to give his best. And then there's another guy I want to talk about that we talk about a good amount. We've already talked about him yesterday, and he is literally lighting it up, okay? Lighting it up. Shaun Bradley, okay? Undrafted, drafted from Temple, okay? And wow, I like this guy. This guy is very physical. This guy is just amazing, okay? So he made two, and the one thing I could say about Shaun Bradley is he's so physical. And what he did today at practice, he laid out Deontay Burnett today. I mean, he caught the ball and he laid him out. Defense went crazy. He has just a huge physical presence on the field. Okay, he ran up. I guess Boston Scott was running up the middle on a run play and just lit him up. I mean, it's just, and look, Jim Schwartz has already talked about this linebacker core. There's a lot of speed with this linebacker core. I know Jatavis Brown retired, okay, and, we're one guy down, but I just think the competition is getting better. I mean, I'm looking at the two guys I'm looking at right now are TJ Edwards and Shaun Bradley as your linebackers right now. That's what I'm looking at for these two guys. Haven't heard much about Davion Taylor, our third-round pick. I hope he picks up soon. But I'm telling you, Shaun Bradley is here, and he's ready to lay the boom on somebody because he is just laying guys out left and right at practice, which is kind of crazy. So good for him, and I can't wait to see more from Shaun Bradley. I really can't wait. So the second day in a row, as of right now, Avonte Maddox has started his second time opposite of Darius Slay. Now, get some feedback on Avonte Maddox. He's actually from Detroit, and before Darius Slay even came here, he's talked to him and asked us some questions on Twitter and really got a lot of help from him. So I'm from Detroit and just getting to know him and getting close. And Avonte Maddox is picking at his brain. Is picking at Darius Slay's brain a lot. Okay. Second day that Avonte Maddox is starting opposite Darius Slay. I pretty much predicted this would happen. That Avonte Maddox would be my guy. And Avonte Maddox is our best corner, is the most perfect corner. I think he is a little average, a little above, probably a line a little above average. Because he can play multiple positions. He could play safety. He could play inside. He could play outside. So Avonte's got a lot of, it could rotate on any level of this defense. And that's pretty much it. I think the defense is looking pretty good right now, obviously with some guys out. But linebacker is our weakest position on defense right now. We need to figure out which guys are coming in. Shaun Bradley is making his presence seem felt with this defense and really can't complain about that. So I'm very happy with that and all these guys. This is the second day of training camp. So do appreciate everybody tuning in to listen to the second day. I will be back tomorrow with the third day of training camp, obviously with pads on. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Be going over more news and what's going on. I take all of my information, put it on a video, and kind of go over this together. Glad we're back in the grind with Philadelphia Eagles content and videos. And that's pretty much it. You haven't put a like on this video, please hit that like button. And please, this is very exciting. I can't wait until we get closer and closer. I want to see what this offense is about. I want to see these young guys. I want to see these young guys beat veteran guys. Shaun Bradley has put on a presence. Jalen Reagor, John Hightower, and Quez have already showed up a little bit. I mean, Reagor has showed up more than everybody else, but I'm loving this receiver core right now. I really am. Plus Greg Ward. Plus they're throwing Adrian Killens in there. So, I mean, special teams will figure out and everything goes. But with this receiver core right now, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with it. So, I will see you guys later on the third day. I hope you guys enjoy. Shake Squad up. Fly will fly. Peace. Peace out.